So what is something that you have been wanting to do for a very long time? See a certain movie, or see a friend, or take a trip, or accomplish a goal. As a child, I would highly anticipate the days I would get to go to the zoo. The welling excitement was always so memorable. That's why I was thrilled when my sister and my brother invited us to the zoo with their children. I just knew I'd get to share the joy they were going to experience. But before the zoo trip, I had a special outing of my own planned. It was to attend a concert for the very first time, and more importantly, a Coldplay concert. Now, this is a very special bucket list item for me because their music means a great deal to me. And I know I get a lot of flack, and it's a tough world being a Coldplay fan. That being said, when the opportunity came, I was not going to miss it for the world. So we ditched work early and headed to Dallas to experience a concert of a lifetime. Before heading to the concert, Katie picked out a nice restaurant to replenish our bellies. To my surprise, it was a vegan restaurant, which was a unique first. I am trying a vegan meal for the first time. Look at this bacon. How's yours, Katie?
It's good. You want to see inside it?
It has potatoes and cheese and chives. Looks delicious.
This looks wrong in so many ways, but the taste is not that bad.
It's really good. I'm still hungry, but it was good.
I was a little surprised because I went in there not knowing it was vegan, and then Katie sprung that it was vegan on me. And
I didn't know it was vegan at first either, but then I really started looking in the menu at like all these tofu options and these wheat proteins.
But it turned out to be better than I thought, and the burger wasn't bad at all. I'm full, but that's because I also drink a lot of water, so I don't know what that will tell you. It was all right.
After dinner, we drove to the concert venue, which was the Cotton Bowl. We hit some major traffic. Frustrating traffic. Traffic that made me want to pull my hair out. But the whole time, Katie chilled in the passenger seat, admiring the Dallas views and curiously watching the hobos. Finally made it to the Cotton Bowl around 15 minutes of the advertised start time, but the frustrations continued. I had to use the restroom, and there were only 7 porta potties outside of the stadium.
Look at this.
Begrudgingly, we stood in the line for 30 minutes and just prayed we wouldn't miss anything too spectacular. After I handled my business, we rushed to find our seats in the stadium to find out the opener had begun her set. As we sat and listened to the songs we did not know by the opener, Katie and I had the idea to go to the very top of the stadium to get a top tier selfie. Hesitant to leave the seat that I had spent an arm and a leg for, I complied with her request. We did not stroll or linger to the top tier. I set a very rigorous pace and zigzagged through the crowd and made it to the top in less than 2 minutes. We took our pictures and back down we went to our seats. In hindsight, we should have taken our time because it was another hour and a half before the concert started. So after waiting in anticipation for what seemed like an eternity, we are still waiting.
It's 9 o'clock.
Been 2 hours.
7.
The band finally made it out, entering from below the stage. The stadium erupted in excitement. The music started to play. The lights began to wave. I'm sure we all have that one song that we will forever hold on to. a song that we feel deeply connected to for some odd reason or another. So I was grateful that they were able to play this favorite of mine, which took me by surprise with this epic transition. And I will always remember that cool May night, perfected by a steady breeze. The energy of the stadium, the happiness written on the faces around us, many of whom I'm sure who was experiencing a Coldplay concert for the first time like us. And I just couldn't believe that I was here. After over 10 years of wanting to see my favorite band, I was finally here, and I realized that it came at the right time. A time that I could share with my love and a memory that we can hold on to. Despite getting home at 2:30 a.m., we were up bright and early for our nieces and nephews' zoo trip. The second our nephews spotted us, we were greeted with shouts of joy and enthusiastic waves. That is when we knew this day was going to be just as exciting to the kids as we were excited for the concert.
Did I drive you away? Well, I know what you'll say.
Gonna go see snakes.
Say, oh, sick one.